All right. Good evening, colleagues. I warmly welcome you to this evening seminar. This is presented to you from the African Science Frontiers Initiatives, ASFI as we call it. These seminars are held monthly, and today we have two speakers who will be talking to us. So as usual, I will make a brief introduction of what we do, after which I will introduce the speakers. I'll introduce them together. And then the first speaker will present, Dr. Tamado will present, after which Mr. Victor Komen will come in. So please, while they are presenting, take note of your thoughts, your questions, so that at the end of the two presentations, we'll go into discussions if you have. Everyone is muted when you join, and this is because we want to minimize the noise. This is being recorded. But please use the chat box you have to tell us about yourselves, introduce yourselves, where you're coming, what you're doing. Yeah, feel free to tell us what you want to tell us. Many people get collaborations from here. And of course, that is the essence of this platform, to allow people to interchange and network. So I welcome you. And now I will go into making the usual presentations. All right. So as you can see, today we are going to the atmosphere. That is what we'll be doing today. So please sit tight as we hear what our presenters have. Okay, I will come back to that. But as I said, this is presented to you or brought to you by the African Science Frontiers Initiatives, ASFI. It is clear from every indication over several decades now that Africa is in a crossroads of development. And yes, it's also clear that beyond politics, policies across the world, scientists play a very pivotal role in every nation's development. If you check indicators of scientific output, research output across the world, it is clear that Africa is far lagging behind in every indicator, actually. And then we know that there is a very high correlation between scientific productivity, scientific quality, and development. Okay. And we know for that to happen, scientists need to have the right competencies to do good research that would contribute to development, that will yield to products that can be utilized or transferred into developing policies or other products for the society. So, given the state of African science and African researchers, when compared to the larger world, the African Science Initiative was established 4 years ago with a vision to raise the next generation of African scientists providing them with the right competencies to be able to use their research to drive Africa's developmental and transformational agenda. So this is the vision of the African Science Frontiers initiatives. Our mission is to instill excellence in Africa's science through competence acquisition, capacity building, and career development. It is important that every African scientist has in his or her consciousness that their research primarily must contribute to tackling Africa's developmental challenges. As it is today, many scientists in Africa do not think in this direction. But we want to raise this consciousness, and through providing tools to increase our capacity, we hope that people will begin to do research that will be useful for development. So in this regard, we have different programs we conduct to fulfill our mandate. One of which tonight or this evening is the seminars, one of the seminars we conduct. We have workshops. We have hands-on courses, trainings we conduct. We just finished one on Friday on data analysis and software. We had at least 40 hours during the week, 8 hours each day during last week, going through the nitty-gritty of data analysis, which is an area that any scientist in this current dispensation must have strong expertise in. And so we have courses across the whole research spectrum, from question formulation to publishing or communication. We also have mentoring program, because since last year, ASFI has become a membership-based organization. It's not mandatory to be a member, but for members, there are activities that are tailored, reserved only for members. And the mentoring program is one of those in which we match junior and senior members to provide a platform that they can interact to provide support, career development, and growth. We believe that these support systems need to be in place for us to grow. We also have research programs we conduct, which have the purpose of yielding topics for our conversations, like we have this evening. So we conduct research in different aspects. One of those now currently ongoing is research, the state of research funding in Africa. And we have another one on research misconduct in Africa. Yeah, so this project would help us to understand what is going on and then be able to raise issues for discussion. All right, so for this year, the monthly seminars focus on innovation, research innovation. And we think that is the PANACEA for Africa. We have the Dr. Warren's Research Tips and Tricks, which is a workshop we have every last Friday of the month. And this year we are focusing on scientist success virtues. It is important to know that success in the scientific journey goes beyond being in the lab, whatever your lab is, okay? Some may have wet lab, some may have dry lab, some may have field work, wherever your lab is. Success in the scientific journey goes beyond that. We believe that there are some virtues that scientists need to have that will support them in what they are doing within the context of their lab. So this year we have taken this journey to discuss some of those things and to allow people to begin to develop those virtues, fine-tune those virtues because they are important. So we have gone through a number of those until last month, and then this month, July, due to the course we had last week, we moved that to next Friday, 2nd of August, and we'll be looking at persistence. All right, so please join us. Last year, one of the programs we introduced is the annual virtual multidisciplinary conference and boot camp. We had the first edition last year, which was wonderful. A wonderful experience we had. We had around 150 people attending across 3 days. We had November last year, and it was a fantastic experience we had. And this year we have planned for the second edition, which is coming on the 26th to 28th November. This year we are working on the theme, revolutionizing perspectives, unleashing innovation in African research. And believe in me, we have assembled very competent keynote speakers, panel discussants, and we have robust topics we'll be looking at during these 3 days. There will be abstract presentations, oral presentations, poster presentations, and the call for abstract has gone forward. I think the normal abstract submission ends end of this month. After that, we'll have late-breaking abstract. So if you have not submitted your abstract, please do so, because the late-breaking abstract, the criteria is quite high to get in there. So we encourage you to submit your work and join us as we go through this conference. Then, of course, register and invite your colleagues to join. The next course we'll be running will be coming up in October to December. In October to December. And that will be the next course, the Art of Scientific Writing and Publishing. So that will be held weekends for the 2 months, October to December. The application is opened, so please do well to register and join us. And to be frank, scientific writing and communication has its process, and many times many scientists falter in that. So in this training, you'll be open to think critically on how to develop your scientific communication in a robust way. Yes. One of the things we did last year, this year, which we started to work on last year, is the ASFI Research Journal. Last year, the theme we worked on was on journal publication last year, and one of the things that resulted was somewhat inefficiency in the publication landscape, journal publication landscape in Africa. So we had the motivation as part of the things we want to contribute to the African research landscape to build a journal. And this come to fruition the first quarter of this year. So this has been launched, and then we have received submissions for the first issue of the journal. But I tell you, it is an open access journal. Submission of papers is on a continuous basis. So don't wait until we call for second edition. No, if you have your paper, please bring it on. Go to the journal website, see the links also on the screen, submit your paper. Our goal is to break lots of barriers in timing of publication, excellence and quality of publications, and impact of publications. And we hope that this platform would encourage both young and established researchers to publish their work. All right, so submissions are open. Please make use of the opportunity. Yeah, so this year, the theme is Innovation in Africa, in its research, Africa's PANACEA. That's what we are working on this year. And it's important, as I mentioned, to know that the ultimate goal of research is to enable the growth and health of the society, development of our nation. That is the ultimate goal. UNESCO captures this, which I love so much. That science is the greatest collective endeavor through which we ensure longer and healthier life. It provides medicine to cure our diseases, provides water for our thirst, helps us to grow our foods, provides energy for our consumption, makes life more fun, generates solutions for everyday life. And in fact, science or research must respond to societal needs and global challenges. This is a key to innovation. So if we are doing research and we do not have these perspectives established in our research process, it means we are working outside our mandate. To be frank, there must be a direction towards meeting these basic needs. That is why we are researchers. But many times we find ourselves pursuing other objectives, and which can contradict this mandate. So that is why this year we have made a call to ensure there is a revival of this mandate and then our spirit towards it. Okay? Africa has many societal and developmental problems, and these are crying out for innovative research, whether it is in human development, whether it is in life expectancy, whether it is access to basic things like drinking water, whether it concerns poverty. Africa has problems. Technology, name it. All right. And you can see some have also made this call. The challenges we face are colossal and complex. And we need to put the best brains together. We need collaboration. We need sharing of knowledge and information. We need open science approaches. To benefit from the wealth of resources and to address the challenges, we need a bold strategy. And science, technology, and innovation need to be at the core of this strategy. That is a call to you and I to return to where we should be. All right. And what is innovation? Innovation is new ideas that work, new ideas that bring solutions. Innovation consists of processes that lead to a new or improved product or measures that will improve services or solve societal needs. Innovation is about adding value to society. Adding value to society. So that is where we are this year. So we will have a platform, 2 platforms today. What we have done is that from January to June, we have looked at various fundamental issues and the research innovation ecosystem. We have looked at what is innovation. We have looked at the urgency for Africa. We have looked at things like funding aspect and so on and so forth. So having set that, establish those issues, from this month until December, what we plan to do is to showcase innovative platforms, projects, and products that are ongoing across Africa. We still have some space, at least in October to December. So if you have any product, you have any platform, you have any project that is ongoing, you think would be good to share with us, to share with colleagues, please let us know. Let us know. Write us, and then we will come back to you. We would like to hear as many stories as possible. All right, so that is where we are today. So this evening, the time we have will be going to count the atmosphere, and this is interesting. I am very eager to hear what our colleagues are doing. So we have 2 platforms, and we'll have speakers that will be presenting these platforms. The field of metrology. The field of metrology. So I will introduce them together now, but after that, I will give the floor to Dr. Tamadol Said to present a platform, and then Mr. Victor Komen will come to present the Amotech platform. Dr. Tamadol is a physicist. He's a metrology consultant. He's the founder of the Metrology for All platform. She's a consultant for Future Cities for Engineering, consultations, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and also a consultant for function inspection in China. She founded Metrology for All in 2020, and is a non-profit organization with commitment to advance metrology across Africa and other developing regions. The overarching aim of the platform is to bridge the gap in scientific literacy and infrastructure development caused by a lack of metrological knowledge. The platform seeks to address the lack of metrological knowledge in Africa and other developing regions, thereby making metrology accessible to everyone. Metrology for All has a significant interest in supporting women in Africa and other developing countries so that they can play an important role in advancing scientific and technological development. The platform partners with a variety of educational institutions, non-profit organizations, and government agencies worldwide. Currently, it partners with organizations such as the Fluke Corporation and Amotech Africa. I will stop here because Dr. Tamador Sahid will be talking about her platform so that it doesn't look like I have taken her presentation. I don't want to do that, so I will stop here. All right, I have Mr. Victor Komen. He is a service and calibration technician and with over 5 years of experience in calibration. He specializes in electrical, temperature, pressure, and torque. He has a strong foundation in physics. He works with Amotech Africa. Amotech Africa was founded in 2012, and its headquarters is in Nairobi, Kenya. Amotech Africa combines superior technology and engineering services, and is a leading test and measurement solutions provider in Africa. Its goal is to develop and deliver solutions across all engineering sectors for Africa. And over the last 5 years, it has expanded and established corporations in Uganda, Rwanda, Tanzania, DRC Congo, and Ethiopia. At the same time, it has also implemented various projects in many other African countries, including Burundi, Malawi, Zambia, Mauritius, Nigeria, and Cameroon, among others. Amotech Africa is an authorized channel partner for Fluke, Major Franklin Grids, and many other solutions. The company's test, repair, and calibration laboratory has been in operation since 2017. So I will also stop here because that is the platform Mr. Victor Komen will be presenting this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me now as I hand over the floor to Dr. Tamador Sahid to present the Metrology for All. Dr. Tamador, thank you for coming. The floor is yours.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Good evening.
Good evening. Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Prof. Wright, for introducing me and invite me for the event. Welcome all. Good morning, us. I'm very glad that ASFI is interested in our platform. Again, thank you once again, Prof. Pride and your team for inviting me. Today, I will be discussing the fascinating world of metrology, which is the science of measurements and its application. We will explore the importance and application of metrology in various fields. I will give a brief introduction about the importance of metrology. The main aim of our platform to increase awareness of metrology, aligning with the ASFI 2024 Science Seminar Series, goals to highlight and stress the importance of innovation in research. Metrology is the science of measurements and application. Measurements has been a fundamental part of human history, dating back to old civilization like Egypt. The royal cubit standards unit was used by the Egyptians to build the Great Pyramids. Here's the science of definition of metrology, as I mentioned. Metrology, around all the us, measurements is a foundation of scientific investigations and process of number of objects. As Lord Kelvin said, when you can measure what you are speaking about and express it in numbers, you know something about it. Measurement is assignment of numbers to objects, as I mentioned. Metrology is all around us in health, in our life related to measurements. Metrology covers three main activities: definition of internationally accepted units of measurements, such as meter. Number two, realization of unit of measurements by scientific methods, for example, using laser to define meters. To establish the traceability chain by determining and documenting the value of accuracy measurements and disseminating knowledge. Importance of metrology. What's metrology matters? As I mentioned, metrology in everyday application, from the accuracy of scale to the precision of medical instruments, industrial impact, ensure the quality and safety of products, environmental monitoring, helps in accurate measurement of pollutant and climate data. Okay. This metrology cover, as I say, metrology covers the activities: definition of the unit, reference standards, and industrial standards. Last stage measurements, the industrial measurements. The International System of Unit, or SI, is globally accepted system for measurement, established in 1960. It serves as a basic language of source for science, technology, industry, and trade worldwide. Worldwide, the SI unit ensures uniformity and precision in measurements. All we know the SI is the base is not is the base SI base unit, 7 base SI units. Time, S for time, M for length, kilogram for mass, and ampere for electrical current, Kelvin, and mole, and candle. Metrology is separated to 3 categories, each with different level of complexity and accuracy. First one, scientific metrology. It deals with organizations and development of measurements standards and their maintenance. Industrial metrology ensures that educated function measurements instruments used in industry, productions, and testing process. Legal metrology concerned with measurements, influence, economic transactions, health, and safety. Metrology has international organization responsible for this metrology activities. It's called Metrology Organization, the International Infrastructure, the PIPM, Office of Measurements in Paris, in France, responsible for measurements activities, and the regional National Metrology Institute are responsible for metrology, national metrology. National Metrology Institute play a crucial role in providing the uniformity of measurements and their traceability to the international system of units. This global infrastructure support international trade, scientific research, and technological innovation. Here also, that's organization, international organization for metrology, as I mentioned, SI units, BIPM, another National Metrology Institute, for example, in Saudi Arabia, NMCC, responsible for measurements here, calibration laboratories, as Amotic, someone of calibration laboratories, working standard calibration, and serve industry and testing laboratory. Now I will talk about metrology for all, aims, and the idea and the story of metrology for all. Metrology for all is a volunteer program aimed to increase awareness of metrology and providing support to women in metrology in Africa and developing countries. Additionally, it helps children discover their potential career paths. Here are our links. The idea of metrology, driving by passion for metrology, I started this initiative in 2020 with a vision to create a society of volunteer researchers, especially encouraging women to join this field. I always believe that working together yields better outcomes. And our goal to bring together researchers in metrology from Africa and other developing regions. It started very simply. Me and my family. Metrology for All was implemented with the help of my family. We started by promoting the idea on social media and then created a dedicated website designed by my son Ahmed, and my younger child is the dean. Their contributions market their first voluntary missions. I'm so proud for them. Our success is driven by passionate team of volunteer scientists from various fields related to metrology. We aim to increase awareness and encourage women scientists to join metrology research and provide training and educational resources in Africa, in African countries. Yeah. Our volunteers from different countries, from Sudan, from USA, from Arab region, and from Africa. Some from African, like from Amotic, Catherine, and Bess, and we have Energy Emmy from USA. She supported us more and expanded our network in the field of metrology. Some of our goals. Some of our main goals include increase awareness about metrology, encouraging women scientists to join the field, conducting training, workshop, publishing education materials, collaborating with National Metrology Institute, and supporting scientific research and publications. On the same page with ASFI in their mission, Metrology for All, committed to promoting inclusivity and diversity, our development plan focusing on engaging a wider audience, particularly women, to drive progress and foster gender equality in metrology. We organize events, workshops, and to support this mission. Here, as I mentioned, through engaging women in our activities. Here, some of our activities, Metrology for All organized activities for the United Nations International Women of Science and Girl, highlighting in women in different field of STEM, and focusing on our volunteers from different regions. Here, the posters published in 2022. International Day of Women and Girl in Science 2023. We have here 3 wonderful women from ASFI, Dr. Iman and Vera, Dr. Vera and Edna, and another women from different countries in Africa and different and Arab regions. Women in Metrology, about main activities. Women in Metrology event 2021. Women in first, we organized also for first forum of women in 2022. Annual celebrating Metrology Day 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Okay, here. As I said, in March, we organized event honor women in metrology here. We organized an event honor women in metrology in the Arab region. This is the first event about the women. This effort resulted in widespread recognitions and collaboration, including support from the Flu Corporation. As a result of this event, Flu sponsors our activities and organized free training for these women to celebrate for these women in Arab region. Here are the posters. After these events, after the first event, the number of people interested in our metrology and contact us, and were excited about the platform's program, and they applied to be volunteer. As I say, Flu Corporation contact us and requested an opportunity to honor those women from sites by organizing special training courses for them. And also Fluke offered to sponsor all our activities. Here is the first forum in March 2022. Metrology for All in 2022. Here is their first forum organized by Metrology for All to celebrate International Women's Day. Event aimed to develop strong metrology community of women scientists and engineers. Promoting skill development for women interested in metrology career. The event aimed to develop a strong metrology community of women scientists and engineers, promoting skill development for women interested in metrology career. Participants include women from various countries, international organizations, and companies who share their experience. The forum featured poster presentation from 5 female scientists also studying metrology, with a special focus on African women, African women were metrology oriented. We highlighted 5 research from Africa in poster session in this event. And published in IEEE magazine. We published these articles about event and focusing on research in Africa, especially in five, as I say, five women from Africa, three from Egypt, one from Sudan, and one from Tunisia. Also, one of our activities, Metrology Day. World Metrology Day. Since 2021, we have celebrated World Metrology Day by publishing poster and program on World Metrology Day website. This event's publishing posters and this event attract participants from around the world and highlights the importance of metrology in various scientific and industrial fields. Also, we estimate how can this work here. Okay. Also, we organize several scientific sessions cover different topics in metrology. Here, high voltage metrology, past, present, and future. Also, we encourage women and our participants in joining research, introduction to research methods. Also, in one of our scientific session, importance of traceability of chemical measurements, also one of our scientific session. Here, as I say, metrology committed to promoting inclusivity and diversity within the metrology community. As you can see, this our activity cover main focus in women around, especially in Africa. Here, the figures highlighted a significant increase in number of women participating in metrology events. This growth underscore the success of initiative aimed to encouraging women involved in the fields on and in our events. As you can see here, in participants participants in the World Metrology Day in 2021 and 2022, women's increase, the number of participants from women's increase in 2022. Also here, in first and second summer school in Africa, the numbers of women have increased. Okay. Now, this is our great event. Really, we are so proud for this event. Metrology summer, first metrology summer school in Africa, one of our most significant achievements in African metrology summer school, held in Kenya in 2021. This event engaged children from underrepresented communities, teaching them the fundamental principle of measurements and
Sorry,
rising.
Dr.
Yeah.
Tamador, you are not on presentation mode, so it's difficult to see the top of the slides. I don't know if you can go back to presentation mode.
This, you can see my presentation now.
Your slide is not in presentation mode.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can see my screen now.
Yeah, but you need to put it on presentation mode. So, yeah.
ليك السلايد شو تماضر.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
This is our great event Metrology Summer School. Here, here we have some photo from the first event through the session, and in this first photo, you can see our participant actively engaging in hands-on workshop. This event was designed to produce the basic metrology and demonstrate practical application. In this photo, this through the sessions about basic of metrology and calibration, simple presentation from the students to understand the basic of metrology. In this photo here, of this. In this photo, we capture special here, special moment from our metrology dream job session. Participants are seen discussion and their future career in metrology. The session aimed to inspire and guide them on the various careers available in the field of metrology, highlighting the importance and impact of accurate measurements in different industries. Here, this photo highlights view last day in first metrology summer school. Here, a team of Omotic, best from Omotic, last the fun day and Luke and Omotic presented gift from the students, t-shirts and certificate after finish the event. Sorry. Here, our speakers and our organizing committee. This is Mr. Machacha, the manager of Motic Africa, Cassie from Africa, Mr. Ahd from Fluke, here Amy from USA, here our speakers from USA, from Tunisia, from UAA, Engineer Osama, Prof. Hala from East Egypt, Edwin from Amotic, Des from Amotic, Hari Kumar from India. They presented lectures, simple lectures to students about metrology. The success of our event was made possible by the generous support from various organizations. Facilities were provided by Amotic Africa and Kenya. They supplied laptop, projectors, simple measuring tools, and some gifts from the participant. Fluke coordinator provided literatures about metrology, was distributed to students as gift. Fluke sent demo equipment to the center as a gift, and certifications also to the students. Their contribution significantly enhanced the learning experience and provided valuable resources for our participants. This event achievement were non-traditional. The event achievement were we successfully increased awareness about the critical importance of metrology in scientific research and everyday life. Participants gained hand-on experience and valuable insight into measurements, techniques, and application. The event also fostered a sense of community and collaboration among the attendees. Also, overall, we were able to inspire participants with the knowledge and skills needed to pursue our careers in metrology. Also, including children of Mombasa in metrology for all, show our commitment in making educations and knowledge accessible to everyone. It highlights how education can benefit for communities and raise their awareness and knowledge and create a strong foundation for future success. By teaching metrology to these minds, we not only proud in their understanding of the world, but also planted the seed for a more inclusive and future. We have a cooperation of some various partners and organizers, extend our network and participate as voluntary initiative like ASFI. Here our partners, Fluke and Amotic, BTB, CMS, Coordinated Metrology Society, International here are IEEE instruments and measurements. Sorry. Delta U from France. Also participating in voluntary initiative like ASFI, Africa Youth Climate Action Plan, Catalyst 2030. Career development workshop for women in physics. Also, this collaboration with BTB in Germany. We are proud to collaborate with the BTB Germany to further our mission. Such collaboration help us access resources, expertise, and support necessary for advancing metrology and research in Africa. Here, in 2021, we are presented or organized World Metrology Day with BTB, contributor in our event. Here, after finished our event published in Candela, in BTB Candela, metrology for all, with the main topics measuring is only for men. No way, the word metrology is everyone. Metrology for all is committed to making this reality. Thus encourage us to more activities and help us to join and to expand our network through BTB and our partners from Fluke or like Fluke and Amotic. Also, metrology is in science and technology reach out towards innovation. Metrology serves as a critical bridge to innovation. It ensures precision, accuracy, and reliability in measurements, which are fundamental to science advancement and technological breakthrough. By fostering metrology foundation, we can drive innovation across various sectors, enhancing the quality of life and contributing to sustainable development through our collective efforts in promoting and advancing metrology. We pave the way for new discoveries and solutions that address global challenges. Metrology, ensure metrology is the most for climate change. The big we are facing now are big challenges like climate change, and the solution of this climate change, green tech transfer to green tech. Metrology solve this and find initiative or innovation technology to solve or to assist these activities. Metrology, as I say, metrology plays a significant role in achieving sustainable development goals and finding solutions to climate challenges, while translating towards green technology. Here, I will talk about based on success of the first summer school. We organized the second summer school in October. with the same partners on group. Here, this our last event. This our effort in here participants, the students from Mombasa, Kenya. As a result of these two schools, our efforts at Metrology are are really being good, as evidenced by the students participating in understanding of metrology in our last event in metrology, in World Metrology Day this year. Students from Mombasa participated in our event, as seeing students engage with the materials, create insightful posters, and deliver presentation on metrology was incredibly amazing. It's moments like this that reflect the importance of our mission to separate knowledge and empower young minds through metrology education. I would like here to share with you this video from our students participant in last event.
This one is the application center, Mombasa. We have a presentation on metrology, basically under measurement of rainfall. So sit back and relax. Welcome. Metrology. The type of measurement and Hi. Good afternoon. Measurement of rainfall is rainfall is measured using an instrument called rainfall is measured using and would like to follow up to make it. Next step, require full-liter bottle, a ruler, a masking tape, a pair of scissors, and a pencil or a pen. Now, first step, the bottle. You cut it. After cutting it, you take the ruler with the masking tape. Masking tape on the ruler. The judge, what is a scissor? Then calibrate the measurement. Now you calibrate. After calibrating, the trigger from the ruler and stick it at the bottom. After that, cut properly of the bottle. Turn it so that it can act as a funnel. After this is ready for now, it's ready. Now, as we see here, it's a great millimeter. Then,
Thank you for listening, and I believe in someday one of these students become greatest metrologist with a simple equipments, and explain their knowledge about metrology. We're so proud for our students and our effort to organize and to organize this event. Thank you very much for joining us today. We hope this presentation has provided valuable insight into the importance of metrology and our effort to promote inclusivity and diversity in this field. I believe together we can advance metrology educations and create a more sustainable and equitable future. I would like to thank Victor's and his team from Amotic for their great efforts and continuous support. I will now invite my colleague, Engineer Victor, to talk about experience and talk about your platform Amotic. And he was with the students in the person and in last event, and he will highlight more the impact of the program in Mombasa.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Tamado, for that presentation. Yeah, some questions are coming. Let's see how much time we have after Mr. Victor, and we'll see if we can answer those questions. All right, now to you, Mr. Victor, the floor is yours. Mr. Victor, are you there? Victor, are you there? Mr. Victor, are you there? We can't hear you. But I see that yeah, now we hear you.
Okay, sorry for that. As I was saying, my name is Victor, as Bright has introduced me very well. I'm currently the technical manager at Amotech Africa with over a decade of experience in the laboratory and calibration services. And today I'm really excited to be in this platform, and it's my first time actually to hear about this event about ASFI, and I'm really honored to be in this platform. Without wasting much time, just trying to share my screen so that I go straight to the presentation. Hope all you can see my screen.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Right. Okay, I'll be talking about Amotech Africa and actually what we do. But before even going to that presentation, metrology remains uniquely important endeavor, as Tamado has mentioned, and the sign of success and robustness in technology is usually goes unnoticed. Most people don't know the importance of metrology in our daily activities or in our day-to-day activities in terms of in our energy sector, in our medical sector, food and beverages, manufacturing, and so on. So this means that it's in danger of being undervalued and underappreciated. But when we have people like Tamado who are really willing to come and educate the people on on the importance of metrology, it's really a good endeavor. And as partnership with Amtech, we are willing to partner with you in the coming activities so that we make sure that people get to understand the importance of metrology, the importance of why we measure. Amotech is who we are. We are the best leading provider of premium test and measurement solution in Africa. One of our biggest objective is excellence, innovation, and accountability, as well to get value for our stakeholders through reliable test and measurement solutions. So our journey began in 2012, and Amotech was founded in Rwanda, Kigali, in April of 2012. Set up a Kenyan office in November 2012 as well, which now is currently the headquarters, which is in Nairobi. First major partnership with Fluke was done in 2015. Fluke calibration. If you know about Fluke, it has different I will call them section, or we have Fluke calibration, we have Fluke biomedical. So for us, we are in Fluke calibration, Fluke IG, and Fluke biomedical. We also partner with Mega in 2016, and also 2017 executed projects in the region, restructuring with change in management and operation as well, growing team 14 engineers across in the region. Increase our OEM partnership, including the grid service. We are currently 20 plus. Amotech has a 20 plus OEM partnership. Offices set up with the DRC, Tanzania, business development activities, both regions. Our business units basically include training, projects and services, repair and calibration. We also have product sales, which Amotech was initially the bigger was product sales. Now we are having project team. We have training and repair and calibration. This ensures that equipment that we sell to our customers or the equipment we take to our customers an annual period of time, they come to us for recalibration, making sure it still conforms to manufacturer specification. Amotech has a skilled and competent team who are passionate about our resolution and giving the best to the customer. The group is structured to execute collective end-to-end project solutions or execute certain aspect of project in life cycle through its 4 core business units. Those are highlighted on your screen. Our solution for product sales Those are our original equipment manufacturer partners. In the electrical test and measurement solution, we have Mega, FLA, Spec. Probably, if you have ever encountered with these, one of as a physicist or as a scientist, probably you have encountered one of them. These equipment manufactured by these manufacturers that is Mega for probably for insulation testing when you're doing insulation testing. A FLA camera probably is used for condition-based monitoring, and if you have health spec for power quality, if you want to check the quality of power, the power you're consuming within your house or in an industry and such. Then process flow and instrumentation solution, that is flow reliability. We have copper fiber and RF testing solution as well, AM and rest to our partners. We have identification of safety and gas detection, that is security. We have ready and industrial scientific. Biomedical and X-ray solutions, we have RaySafe and Fluke Biomedical. Power system analysis solution, we have Vaisala and GE. And then mechanical application, we have Nova, Egamaster solution. And battery management solutions, we have Metronics, Franklin Electric, Com and Cadex. Advanced metering infrastructure and IoT, we have Zera, and solar equipment testing solution, we have Seward. So those are our partners that we partner to make sure we give our customers the best equipment and reliable equipment. Vertical markets are basically these. When you look at these markets, are basically the core. When you even talk about innovations in Africa, basically is basically in the field of energy. We have food and bev. We have automotive. So these are basically our area of focus. We have healthcare and pharmaceutical, automotive, food and beverages, mining, utilities, renewable energy, military, aviation, manufacturing, telecommunication, oil and gas, and education and research. Our services and repair and calibration, where I currently sit as the overseeing of the calibration lab. The picture on your screen is when we were receiving our ISO accreditation, ISO 17025 accreditation from our Kenya accrediting body, that is KENAS, which is our regional accrediting body in Kenya. So our scope of accreditation include electrical, pressure, temperature, and mass. This basically tells you that and talk as well. So any equipment that measures or output any electrical value, you can be able to calibrate for you pressure, temperature, and torque. This was our pride moment as Amotech Africa, because this fosters our making sure that equipments that we give you, or when you bring your equipment to us, you get reliable measurements and accurate measurements, which are traceable to our NMI and also to International System of Units. Our services, that is testing and commissioning, that we have done so far. Primary equipment site acceptance test and commissioning. We have operation and maintenance, servicing, calibration and maintenance of assets, thermography and condition monitoring. We have safety audit and gas detection, partial discharge testing, cable fault location, power quality measurement, vibration and shaft alignment, battery testing, primary equipment factory acceptance test. These are basically just highlights. Probably if I start going deeper, probably will take more time. I'll just give you the highlights. Then probably if you have any question, we will be able to go deeper into the discussion. So one of our projects, solar projects that we have done so far, we have managing cold and hot testing, commissioning of both the 40 megawatt plant, PV generator plant, and its the 3/20 kV interconnection facility, Voltalia KSS project. This is in Kenya, Eldoret. Commissioning managers for Tashiat Mauritania project. One of our project engineer is on site in Mauritania now. They're going taking this in charge of this project. equipment supplied to JCCM solar plants in Malawi, equipment supplied to Serengeti Energy in Malawi. And we also have a current project that is going on in Zambia, where we supplied equipment to Zambia, the Zambia University. So for solar energy meters, power loggers, to ensure that we create these students can be able to understand how this equipment works, and also they can be able to do these services as a university to their country, and also encourage calibration services, and make sure whatever it's the equipments are well maintained all throughout. We have a wind project, 400 megawatt Electrocana wind project. We had power quality service and safety audits, power quality services and safety audits in Kipeto wind farm, inspection and testing of a 75 MVA power transformer, 38 wind turbine generators, and 37 box transformers, cable location, and around 33 kV underground cable. We have hydro projects, 110 VDC battery bank installation, testing and operation at Bujagali Energy, this is in Uganda. Sustainability in action measurements for a better world. As Amotech Africa, we ensure to work with OEMs who manufacture solutions sustainably and provide quality equipment made to last. Throughout our repair and calibration laboratory, we optimize maintenance and calibration interval throughout the life cycle of the solution we provide to match new requirements and extend product lifespan. In practice, the customer does not need to purchase completely new device, but make the most of the hardware they already have. This is basically through as technology keeps on improving, equipments need improvement of software to enable it to cope up with the current equipment, especially in the solar energy. We keep on having solar panels that have higher efficiency, even more than 25%. So some of the equipment that were previously manufactured before we're not able to test this kind of solar. So as the technology keeps on improving, this equipment also needs to be upgraded from time to time to cope up with the current change in technology. And so this is where Amotech is currently in these countries. We are in DRC, in Uganda, Rwanda, Ethiopia, Tanzania, and Kenya being the headquarters of Amotech Africa. And so that is where Amotech is, and that's simply introduction of Amotech and who we are. And also we have Amotech Calibration Laboratory, your trusted partner in measurement and calibration solution. We are steadfast commitment to quality and precision. Being ISO 17025 2017 accredited lab ensures that we give you quality results and reliable. As a leading provider in calibration services in Africa, we take pride in our facility, highly skilled technicians, comprehensive range of calibration. That's basically our scope, electrical temperature, and we have electrical calibration. Those are our standards. We have multimeters, kilometers, electrical testers, solution testers as well. In temperature, those are our standards. Those are our capabilities that we can be able to calibrate the equipment in this range. We have humidity. This is our standard. It's a very good machine. Fluke. And then we have pressure, and then those are our scopes of calibration those are our ranges in calibration. Then torque calibration. That is our standard. This is basically for calibration of torque wrench, torque screwdrivers, mechanical transducers, torque sensors, and such. Then from our repair shop, those are just our images from our repair stations. When your equipment develops a problem, we are ASC for Mega and other C-word. We have Look as well. So those are ASC. Means that when your equipment has a problem, we can easily sort out your problem locally and give you your equipment within shortest. You have your equipment back shortest time possible. These are just our gallery from our workshops. Making sure we give you after repair, we calibrate and make sure your equipment still correspond to specification from the manufacturer. And that's my end of my presentation. Is any questions?
All right. Thank you, Mr. Victor, for the presentation introducing Amotech. Okay. So if you stop sharing, and then I will share the screen from here. There are some questions that have come. Let's see how much time we have to deal with those. We have around 20 minutes to finish, but let's see where we get to. I think most of the questions that have come in relate to the presentation from Dr. Tamador Said. So, Dr. Tamador, I think you unmute your mic and then you can see the questions. The first one here is, are there any suggestions on how to integrate metrology in teaching of disciplines such as economics? How can we develop metrology as economists? I think you take the question 1 and question 2 together because the second question relates to nursing sciences. But yeah, the questions around integrating this metrological concept into other disciplines. Please.
Okay, thank you for this question. In metrology field, in national metrology standards, we working on this to involve metrology in schools and universities, and there are many initiatives about this for integrate this science with metrology. There are many points or many steps was started, and we were wishing this see or implementing soon, because metrology is important for every things and for every innovation and for to every for metrology importance. How can I say this? First countries in the world see know or recognize the importance of metrology and working to involve this this metrology. There are some college related to metrology in USA, and now some of Arab university as in UAE working about establish or starting university or college about related to metrology and quality, because international language now is quality products and services. There's infrastructures about quality is very important about all the countries. And this is the main issue for to establish any activities about metrology or to develop innovation or initiatives in or development in any countries relies to importance of metrology and doing actions about.
All right. Okay. Thank you for that. The third question is, what are the terms to becoming a member? I think this is in relation to Metrology for All, or how individually can we benefit from this expertise? So the expertise you have described.
We are waiting for everyone to join our platform. So send their file or what you can present to us about or to deliver training course or in any fields or any topics that you want to start or to present your contribution in our platform. Just send this information to email on our website, metrologyforall.com, or tamado@metrologyforall.com, or contact me direct to join our platform. It's easy to join and to be part, and I welcome for everyone to join us and to contribute with us to increase awareness of metrology and help others to learn.
Okay, so it's open to everyone and it's easy to join. So those are interested,
I will
take
put
note.
in chat my email, and
that would be great. That'd be great. Okay, how relevant is metrology to the forecasting of various natural disasters such as floods, landslides, etc., to help government prepare and prevent the loss of lives and properties?
Through accurate measurements help us to know and to avoid destroy. And now they are they are a big moving or a big realizing the importance of metrology, especially currently in our climate change. They are in BIPM, as I mentioned, in BIM, the office responsible for metrology around the world, working with the WMO to improve or to find solution about through accurate measurements to climate change. They are organize workshop about metrology for climate change and environment. It will be held in September. Also, if anyone interested in this to join or to participate in this workshop, you can visit BIPM website and register to attend or to participate in this workshop. They are in their website. They have more papers, more abstracts, and more knowledge about metrology, the role of metrology in disasters, and how to avoid this. But through metrology, accurate measurements and monitoring about through accurate measurements and building strong infrastructures in metrology.
All right. Thank you for that. Number 5, can you provide an example of a research that uses metrology as a base, not as a tool, to achieve specific objectives?
Can example of research that okay, any research, the base of any research and any result, measurements. You need to validation or to validate this measurements through metrology, through accurate measurement. How to know your results are accurate or through measurements, and through metrology. That's you need references about your or to validate your results. In my I'm working in the field of metrology and my PhD in metrology, research in field of accurate electrical metrology, accurate measurements. But we need also we in Africa and Arab region. We have not facilities or to do, especially in Sudan. When I started my PhD, I can't find any facilities about how can I do my measurements in Sudan. I have opportunity to give my practical in Saudi Arabia, in SASU, Saudi Standards and Metrology Organization. They are very, as you know, Saudi Arabia is developing and have facilities, strong facilities. This is a big problem in search of in Africa, especially in Africa. We have no facilities. We need to collaborate or to search about this opportunities through networking or ASFI. It has contributed to assist our African research in this field to link the research between to international institute in metrology.
All right. Yeah. The final written question is, what advice do you give to those who use the equipment in laboratories in Africa to ensure the accuracy of the measurements taken? I think this is relevant to Mr. Victor.
Yes.
If you can respond to that.
Through collaboration, like Motic Africa, Motic Africa. I think Victor is get fruitful answer.
Yeah. Victor, did you get this?
Okay, yes, sir. For you to ensure accuracy of measurement in the laboratory, it is very crucial. First, you have to do regular calibration. This ensures that your instrument provide accurate readings. Sometimes when you buy equipment, you have the manufacturer's recommendation on calibration interval. Make sure when you buy that equipment, check on the data sheet and ensure that you follow the recommendation by the manufacturer to ensure that your equipment is calibrated either within 6 months or annually, and it's adjusted based on the frequency of users, and also which is critical in measurement. When you ensure when you do with accredited laboratory, a laboratory that is accredited by 17025, which means it will provide results that are traceable to the international system of units. Do proper maintenance and servicing of your equipment. Inspect and service equipment to prevent probably malfunction and ensure longevity. Keep records of either calibration or when you are doing service. In calibration, there's something we call drift. When you do calibration this year and you do calibration next year, after after 3 years or 4, you'll be able to see the performance of your equipment. Is your equipment deteriorating or still maintaining the accuracy as required by the manufacturer? So you'll be able to know the drift at which your equipment is either deteriorating or still maintaining the accuracy of your equipment. Also do training to ensure your team that are working with the equipment are competent enough. This regular training can be in-house, or you can source training outside on how to use the equipment and also how to do regular maintenance of the equipment. Provide education and training, probably on new technologies and updates on the equipment as well. Check the environment at where the equipment is operating, because when you buy the equipment, they usually give you the environment where the equipment operates, either humidity or temperature. So make sure these environments are within the specifications that are required by the equipment. Also keep the laboratory clean and prevent public contamination when you are doing measurement and such. I know when you are doing any measurement, there are operating procedures. Make sure you follow those procedures to ensure you are the safety of the equipment and your safety as well as the person using the equipment. Probably so when you follow those procedures, actually you'll be able to keep the equipment continuously operating within your requirements, your needs, and giving you reliable results continuously.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's then, Mr. Victor, that explains why I'm frustrated with my weighing scale that changes measurement depending on the weather here. All right.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. So that equipment needs to be checked regularly. Check your conditions where you're operating your because even for a weighing scale, atmospheric pressure plays a big role when working with your weighing scale. Because there's a factors of upthrust, so pressure plays a key aspect when working with a weighing scale. So environmental conditions are very important. Yeah.
All right. Before you drop, Mr. Victor, just a question in my mind. Do you have competitors in Africa, Amotech?
Yes, we do. In any business or in any as a service provider or any person doing business, you always have competitors. And that competition brings about healthy it's healthy competition. That is, make sure we provide now. Yes, we both may be doing the same activity, but as well we look at how we treat our customers, how we provide the quality and after-sale service. Ensure that even if I sell you the equipment or even if I do calibration for you, I'll be able to keep data and record. I'll be reminding you after every, probably after a year when your equipment is almost due to calibration. I'll be able to tell you, hey, you know what, your equipment is almost due for calibration. So for us, yes, competition is there, but after sale service and making sure customer get this equipment reliability for a longer period of time. Yes.
All right, thank you for that. Yeah, I have one question for you, Dr. Tamado. I mean, during your presentation, you had so much emphasis on women, supporting women in the field of metrology. What is the motivation for that? Because in the video you showed, I saw a mixture of boys and girls, perhaps equal numbers, but is there any motivation for having a special focus on women?
Sorry, I don't follow. Sorry, I don't follow.
No, I mean, during your presentation.
Yes.
Yeah, the Metrology for All, you have a special focus on supporting women.
Yes.
So my question is, what is the motivation for having a special focus on women, maybe as compared to men?
Women in Africa, especially in Africa, facing more challenges. And as a report of UN, women in science is a 30% women in science. I participate in ASFI, I'm sorry, in CBAM conference in France in 2018 as a woman from Africa, especially from Africa. I faced more as I faced challenges to participate. From Sudan, I have the conference, the scholar, especially from different special countries from Africa. The fund from PTB, Sudan is not included. Also, I'm over 65. I also met the age of women as a woman and mother. We take time to start my PhD, and I lost more opportunities to join or to participate. Women difference from the chance for women. It's very small, especially in science or to participate or to travel or some in different challenges. That is from my I face this motivation or modify me to support or to assist women.
Yeah, but sorry to cut you off, but that is also the same thing across the sciences. But when it comes to fields like metrology, engineering, physics, I mean, generally, and this is across all countries, not many women compared to men are in that field. So now when you focus on supporting women and bringing women to metrology, do you get interest from women to actually come to this area? Are there many women who are interested?
Yes, women interested, and women has vital roles. I believe in the vital roles in this field. And they has not more opportunities to involve or to join this field and to improve in or to develop in this. Sorry, I mean, how can I say this? I mean, women has small opportunities or less opportunities to join this field or to be in organization in organization.
Yeah, but I like the strategy you are using and trying to catch them young, because I think there are traditionally cultural sentiments, you know, that have not in terms of ability, but you know the perception the society has had over the years, and that also, I mean, even in Europe, it's not an African thing only. It's something that affects most
in Africa. Yes.
Yeah, but the strategy you're using to catch them young, I think it really provides opportunity, because if women are able to have more diversified choices in terms of discipline and seeing themselves to be able to do it because they can do it, I think doing it when they are very young is quite novel. So thank you very much on that. The final thing, that is a question. Our time is fast spent, but I would like to still ask it to Mr. Victor. There's a question there. He says, with the fast development in technology and AI, how do you see the future of metrology? If you can just answer that in a minute, that would be great. Mr. Victor.
Didn't get your question.
With the fast development in technology and AI, how do you see the future of metrology?
When it comes to the future of metrology, technological advancements are in the rise of artificial intelligence. Because when you see as most manufacturing or probably car manufacturing industries, you'll see they have incorporated robotics into their manufacturing process. So it means this is part of AI. These robots have been programmed to do certain kind of job, probably to do welding, to do the cuttings of the metals and such. But generally, AI has come in to really enhance precision and accuracy. That is when we talk about precision and accuracy, we have the probably now the nanotechnology that is currently in, coming up rapidly. Machine learning, we have automation and efficiency. That's like now the car manufacturing industries. The data management analysis is also part of our AI is really coming in to help metrology. Actually, AI is really coming into metrology. We usually nowadays have the interconnected systems. We have the IoT, Internet of Things. We have the blockchain technology. So these are just areas where the AI is really helping the metrology to improve and ensure that we have accurate data as possible. Also, application in emerging fields. Nowadays, we have the POCT, point of target testing, where now diagnosis. You go to a hospital, a doctor takes your sample and you get results immediately. So
Right.
for example, when you are doing a glucose test, these small gadgets, this part of technology, and AI is really able to ensure that you get accurate as much as possible.
Okay, so the future looks bright with AI coming up. All right.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to keep to our word to release you on time. Join me in thanking the two presenters on this very important topic. I think there are more things really to dig into these issues. Talking about AI and artificial intelligence. I think now things are getting easier. My kids were there yesterday. I just remembered, and they were asking Siri on their phone, converting. They were making measurement with the cups. They have the deciliter. What is the conversion to centiliter? Yeah, and Siri will tell them. Right. So that is a very practical thing that AI is doing these days. So let's conclude. The 8th edition will also be fantastic. We have 2 speakers who will be coming, and I have just given the project lines. They will be presenting. So we will be looking at foods and health, from foods to health, making a difference for Africa's health. 25th of August. 2 projects are Fungigro. Yeah, it's quite difficult. Mushroom inspirations. I don't think you should miss this. And then the second one, the multi-power of date seeds. That will be coming from Sudan as well. From Gitirio is coming from Nigeria. So please join us on that day to explore what our colleagues are doing in this aspect. And then again, the 28th edition of the Research Tips and Tricks Persistence is coming this Friday. So please join us. To remind you about the conference, please take advantage, join us. Is also on innovation. And I promise you, you better not be told about it. You better not be told. The Art of Scientific Writing and Publishing is there. So please apply and join us. And Research Journal is open for submission continuously. Send your papers in. Do you have an innovative or innovation project, whether as a platform, as I've heard this evening, or a project itself, or a product? Please write us. We are interested in showcasing this. We're interested. If you have colleagues, friends you think are doing some things that we need to hear, write us. We would like to schedule them in the course of the remaining part of the year. Okay, so this goes to Dr. Tamador and Mr. Victor, whether it's possible to get your presentations this evening. Participants usually would like to have it, and if you can do that, please just write me and send to me, then we'll be able to circulate. But if not, it's quite understandable. All right, thank you very much, everyone, for coming, and I wish you a lovely week ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much from my side. And it's Bright, right? Yeah, Bright
Yes.
tomorrow. Yeah,
Yes,
this has been a great event, and we really appreciate you. And also to
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Unmute. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was saying, just giving my thank you to you, and that is Bright and Tamado for introducing Amotech to ASFI. It's an honor, and we really appreciate, and we look forward to doing more activities together in seminars, educating our population, especially in Africa, on the importance of metrology and importance of measurement. We really appreciate. And anytime you have any event or any activity, we'll be really happy to join you guys and participate on the way possible we can.
Thank you.
We educate our people and our children as well.
Thank you. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. I wish you a very wonderful week.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Bye.